Very, very big story. Very, very big story because this is once again showcasing that it almost feels like I would throw the argument right now. It feels like the anime industry, for the most part, have been cashing out. It feels like the anime industry knows that this is a massive peak. Anime is at the most popular it's ever been. Who knows if they see something, because obviously they have all sorts of specialists and analysts to see where the market is. Who knows if they know that this is the peak and it's going to be going downhill at some given point, because every anime distributor have been cashing out. Like Funimation sold off to Sony. Crunchyroll sold off. Like all of these companies have been selling off one after another. Netflix has jumped in the fray and they become massive. Like compared to 5 years ago where they just had like what, the Sinbad series and a couple other anime, like they are massive now in the anime space. They just got the exclusive rights last year to all of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure anime and stuff like that. Like the anime industry has changed, but a lot of these companies are selling off and cashing out and getting out of here. And we got another one which is very, very interesting to hear. Sentai FilmWorks, and they also had their Hidive streaming service. That streaming service never really took off, to be honest with you. Like I never really got into that streaming service in particular. But Sentai, one of the things that was really cool about them was they always got those titles that they might have been a cool title, but the big leagues wasn't really going to invest in picking them up. Like it was like they would be like, oh, you know, let's get Mysterious Girlfriend X, and like everybody heard of it, but a lot of the other bigger companies like Funimation and Viz and all them, they're like, no, we'll pass on that. But Sentai will come and grab it, and even if it'll be a subtitle only release, they would bring it over here. So this is going to be interesting to see the future of anime as a whole moving forward now that they've been bought. Let's read the article and who bought them. It says AMC Networks buys anime streamer and distributor Sentai. AMC Networks, the company behind the Walking Dead home AMC, along with other networks and niche streaming services, has acquired Houston-based anime distributor and streamer Sentai Holdings. The company, led by interim CEO Matt Blank, unveiled the news after the market closed on Wednesday, but didn't disclose financial terms. The deal includes the holdings in Sentai of Cool Japan Fund, a Japanese public-private investment fund. Sentai is a global supplier of anime content and merchandise. Its brands include the anime-focused Hidive subscription streaming service. Sentai's brands also include e-commerce platform Sentai FilmWorks, cable SVOD service Anime Network, and Sentai Studios, which provides localization and studio services. With strong industry relationships and access to key content in Japan, Sentai distributes and curates one of the anime industry's most diverse libraries of top trending and classic titles, with its content available on Crunchyroll, Hulu, and Amazon Prime, among others. AMC Network stated, Sentai's Hidive streaming service represents a strong new addition to AMC Network's portfolio of fast-growing targeted offerings. And yeah, they have some very big, like they have a Kama Ga Kill, if I'm not mistaken. They have a Parasite the Maxim, very, very amazing stuff. They got some pretty big titles as well. AMC Networks has said it was targeting to end 2021 with more than 9 million streaming subscribers and reach 20 million to 25 million streaming subs by 2025. Management has said that over that time frame, streaming would also become the company's largest revenue segment. AMC Network's targeted boutique streaming services include horror-centric Shudder, art house-focused Sundance Now, movie service IFC Films Unlimited, and AMC's Plus. Its best of streaming bundle with content from AMC, Shudder, Sundance Now, and IFC Films Unlimited. The company has also previously acquired streamers from mogul Robert Johnson's RLJ Entertainment, namely Acorn TV, which focuses on British and international mysteries and dramas, and Black Series and Film Destination, all BLK, formerly known as UMC. Japanese anime is a rapidly growing entertainment category with a highly engaged global fan base propelled by its unique aesthetics and evangelical fans, convention culture, and increased online accessibilities, AMC Networks noted. With a seasoned team, strong content, and direct-to-consumer offerings for fans around the world, Sentai is a key global player in anime, said Blank. This acquisition builds on AMC Network's already strong intellectual property and franchises and furthers our targeted streaming strategy of super serving passionate audiences with content depth, curation, and community. Sentai founder John Ledford, along with executives Griffin Vance and Paul Clinkscales, will continue on in senior roles, so they'll just be there like, hey, they were here, said Ledford. We are thrilled by AMC Network's acquisition and are excited to be a part of their growth strategy. This acquisition will not change Sentai's mission to deliver the most exciting anime content to audiences around the world. It will change in different ways, but okay. It will expand it greatly and will give our content business more distribution, more partnerships, more scale, and more reach. AMC Networks is in a great position with several notable strategic advantages, including its smaller size that allows it to benefit from the beauty of small numbers. Stop. That's just fluff at that point. Blank had said in November it was the former Showtime Network chief's first public appearance since he took on the job at AMC Networks to succeed longtime CEO Josh Sappin, who decided to move to the role of vice chair after a 26-year run. And here's a full list of networks that they own. AMC, they own AMC, IFC, WeTV, Sundance TV, and BBC America. Wow, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of shocking, to be honest with you. It's not shocking in a way of, hey, you know, everybody is just cashing out, but it's just shocking in general, as I've been behind Sentai for quite some time, man. They brought in some great titles over here. Every time there was a title that was like, oh, damn, you know, is anybody going to pick it up? Boom, Sentai would be the one. Again, their Hidive streaming service, unfortunately, never really went anywhere. And I think a lot of that is due to they just still didn't have those big, you know, key titles that is going to grab people in. Like Funimation had Dragon Ball and One Piece, so it's always going to drag people in. Viz never had their own home, like, streaming service. They always kind of just threw shit up with Hulu or whoever else. Crunchyroll, they became a conglomerate and whatnot. But yeah, Hidive, it's going to be interesting to see. I don't know, man. I feel like this is one thing that is going to lead to something bigger down the road. And I'm not trying to say, hey, that they're going to go under with AMC or whatever. But from what I know, and forgive my ignorance if I haven't been up to date in what's been going on, but from what I remember hearing, AMC wasn't doing the greatest. And maybe this could be a ploy, a play into like, okay, anime is really big right now. We just bought this company that has all these anime titles. This will help benefit. Also, I wonder if they're going to start playing anime on TV in terms of like, hey, AMC, imagine like you just pop on AMC, you can watch Akame ga Kill or Parasite the Maxim will be a great title to put on AMC TV. We got to see, but either way, another one bought in by a very odd, honestly, I just didn't expect it for them. Also, I'm curious what's going to happen, because I remember there was like a lot of under the table beef that was had between like Sentai FilmWorks and Funimation, for example. Like there was a big acquisition, because prior to Sentai FilmWorks is basically remnants from a bigger company. Like there was a massive big thing where a bigger company dissolved and created a bunch of smaller companies, and then like Funimation, because they had a dealing with the bigger company, they accused Sentai. So I wonder whatever happened with that, if that's going to have any bearings on any of this. I imagine since Funimation already sold off and everything to Sony, they probably don't even give a shit anymore. But yeah, another one. Anime, as it continues to get more mainstream, the corporations and businesses are jumping in, and this could be a good thing or bad thing. I guess time will tell on this. I just hope that this doesn't stop a lot of titles that Sentai would normally get from coming over here, because now obviously this big corporation got to be the ones who finance all of these anime acquisitions and whatnot. But maybe it could be a good thing. Maybe this big company, now that they got a bigger wallet, they could be like, oh, we want that, and maybe big anime titles could premiere on some of these big cable TV networks, which always help, even though like cable isn't what it was and it's going downhill, and we got a big story to talk about later in the episode about that. It still does help. Like when an anime hits Toonami on Adult Swim, for example, that's when Hot Topic will have shirts. That's when FYE will have merch from that anime. So yeah, cable TV still is big business, especially for people that are resistant to the internet. But yeah, people, Sentai FilmWorks, Hidive sold off to AMC Networks.